Something weird happened. I'm not quite sure what, but okay. Pythagorean Theorem. X squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. We know 8 squared is 64 and 10 squared is 100. When we take 100 minus 64, we're going to get 36. So when we take the square root of 36, we will get 6 for this side that's left over. So to find the area of that base, we're going to take 1/2 times the base of that triangle is 8, and his height is 6. 1/2 times 8 times 6 is going to be 24. So there's the area of our base. Remember, the distance between those two bases will be our height, so that'll be 15. So we'll take 24 times 15, which is going to give me 360, and that'll be units cubed. Over here in this next one, remember, anything that's not a rectangle is going to be our base. So that means that this triangle right here will be our base. I'm going to draw him separately real quick. We know this angle is 30, so we can use 30, 60, 90 triangles. And over here, it tells me our hypotenuse is 10. I'm going to make the short leg x and the long leg y. So x is going to go over 1. Y is going to go over the square root of 3. 10, our hypotenuse, is going to go over 2. So to find x, we'll take the fraction that just has x in it, set it equal to 10 over 2, and cross multiply. 2 times x is 2x. 1 times 10 is 10. We'll divide by 2. So now we know this side of our triangle is going to be 5. To solve for y, we'll take the fraction that has y in it, set that equal to fraction with just numbers, 10 over 2. We'll cross multiply and get that 2y equals 10 square root 3. We'll divide by 2 on both sides. So we'll get 5 square root 3 for this leg of our triangle. So to find the area of our base, use a triangle, so that's 1/2 base times height. So we'll take 1/2 5 square root 3 times 5. And when you put that into your calculator, you're going to get 25 square root 3 over 2 for the area of your base. I know it feels weird, but don't worry, you're right. Great, so we know that the distance between these two triangles, my bases, is going to be my height. So for our volume, we'll take the area of the base times the height. The area of our base was 25 square root 3 over 2 times our height is 8. And when we put that into our calculator, we'll get 100 square root 3. Or you'll get, I think, like 173 point something, something, something. It's an option as well. And that'll be centimeters cubed. All right, good deal. In the next one, this guy is a cube. And so all of our sides here are going to be 5. So we know our volume is going to be that side cubed. So we can take 5 and cube it. To do that, you're going to use the caret button. He is right above your squared button over here on the left side of your calculator. And then you'll put a 3. And when you put that into your calculator, you're going to get 125. If you also decided length times width times height and did 5 times 5 times 5, totally fine. All right. A rectangular prism has a height of a base of 6. The base of the base is 8, and the volume is 240. What's the height? Okay, so the base of the base, the height of the base, sounds weird, but here's our rectangle, right? So for that base, his area is going to be base times height. So it says the height of that base is 6. And that base of that base is 8. So that means the area of our base is going to be 48. Now, so that's B, sorry. So volume is equal to area of the base times the height. They told us that our volume was 240. So I'm going to put 240 in for volume. The area of our base was 48. And then we don't know what our height is. So to get h by itself, we're going to divide by 48 on both sides. And we'll get 5. All right. In the next one, here's a tent used for camping. We want to find the volume of this tent. So our base is anything that is not a rectangle. So right here, our triangle is our base. To find that area, we have 1/2 base times height. The height of that base is 5. So we'll get 15 for the area of that base. The distance between those two triangles is going to be my height, so that's 8. Volume is going to be area of the base times the height. So we'll take 15 times 8. And 15 times 8 is 120. Good deal. Betty is donating some outgrown clothes to charity. I'm not sure if charity is a person and that's why it's capitalized, or if that was, doesn't matter, okay. The box that he is using, or she, doesn't matter. Anyways, the dimensions are shown below. How many cubic feet of clothes will fit into that box? Because that's how much I measure how many clothes I have, is by cubic feet. Anyways, so let's say this rectangle gets to be our base. So to find that area, we're going to take base times height, or 2.5 times 2. And that will give me 5 for the area of our base. Volume is going to be area of the base times the height. Right here we know 3 is our height, so we'll take 5, the area of our base, times 3 for our height. And we'll get 15 cubic feet, or feet cubed. Good deal, guys. See you later.